Okay, welcome. Today is the 31st of January, 2020, and Julia is not here and Justin's not here, so say hello to everybody. Say hello to Justin and Julia. They're not very enthusiastic. They wish they were where you are, not at school. Okay, well anyways, today what I want to do is review a little bit about cropping because I didn't explain it as well as I could have last time. And I want to talk about my YouTube channel. Anytime anybody is absent, you can go to my YouTube channel. It is insanely difficult to find because obviously nobody knows about it. And I have like 3 viewer hits. Yay! Like total. Out of all my 1 videos that I have on my channel, I now have 3 views. Yeah. And okay, so if you're ever absent, don't be absent on purpose. But if you're ever absent, I don't have to email you the link. All you have to do is search my channel. Okay, so let me bring up YouTube real quick. And let's search just search Victor Yang. Now, if you just search Victor Yang, you're going to have some imposters show up. So we don't want that. Yikes! What's going on down there? Somebody's being tied up and whipped or something. Forged in fire. Okay. Anyways, all right. Graphics design. Victor Yang graphics design. That should do it. Let's hit search. And voila, the very first thing, look at that beautiful drawing. Look at that. I was embarrassed when I saw the thumbnail that they put on there. I could fix it, but this is a work of art. So I'm going to go ahead and click right here. Now, okay. Hey class, say hi, Grace. Hi, Grace. I see. The class really loves you. And Liam too, I think they might somewhat care about you. All right, so this microphone's way too loud. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me talking. And so, all right. So we started talking about. I'm gonna pause that. See, I accidentally put this microphone, my webcam with the microphone, on top of my desktop right here, and I didn't realize that there's a fan blowing out of there. I mean, you can't hear the fan, but obviously when you put a microphone right up to a fan, it's going to make that noise. So the entire rest of the video is a fan blowing into it. You can kind of hear me. Anyways, so again, if you miss my class, that's how you find me. Victor Yang Graphics Design, and it should be somewhere in there. Good luck. And okay, so here's what I'd like to review today. I want to review cropping real quick and give you guys, just like 2-3 minutes to try it out again yourselves, and then we're going to move on to new stuff. Okay, so control mouse wheel for me to zoom in. It's a lot easier to crop well. I mean, anybody can do a hack job, but it's a lot better to crop really well if you're zoomed in. So I'm going to go ahead and take Patrick's eyeballs, and we're going to crop those and put them somewhere else. Now, I don't want to grab any pink. I just want to grab his eyeballs. Again, what I taught you guys last time is you don't go right out on the outer edge, right? Because you're going to get parts of the pink. Even if you're trying your hardest, you might still get some pink. You actually want to go on the inner side of it, like right around here, where you don't see much pink coming through, just the black. You don't want to be here, and you definitely don't want to be out here into the pink, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and obviously the way you do that is with the lasso tool, also known as the free select tool in Gimp, and then you just connect the dots. Now you can always just draw, but you're not going to be able to draw it very well. So start somewhere, click, click, and the more clicks you do, the better it's going to look, right? So take your time on this. Don't do a rush job. When you're doing your projects for me, I'm going to be looking at how well you do it, right? And I don't want any hack jobs. Anybody can do a hack job. Well, anyways, you get the idea. So now I'm going to do a hack job. Because you get the idea, right? And of course, I can even move. See, you can even slide the slide bars, like as you're going, right? Okay, so you get the idea. And I'm going to click and drag. Unfortunately, if you misclick, whoops, right? If you misclick, you can't fix that. You're just going to have to start all over if you misclick. You just can't get rid of it. So Control Z will not work. There. I've just Control Z, and it did something when I was doing a practice run last time. So Control Y. Yeah, you cannot Control Z this. So I'm telling you, be careful and don't get distracted. Otherwise, you're in trouble. And if you have like 100 clicks in, you probably don't want to start all over, right? So, and then obviously you close it back. See, it turns yellow, that little circle there. And click it and see what we don't see at this point. Here's the trouble. It used to do this with the old version of Gimp. I don't know why the new version does this, but when you have this, oh, you know what? I think it's because, oh, that's why. Okay, there was a reason for this changing. The old version, once you've finished connecting it all together, it will automatically turn into the dancing ants, you know, so you know that it's the area that's selected. But this is not. The reason why is because it will let you edit any points after you finish. So this mistake that I've just made here, I think I can just click and drag it. See? Yeah. There we go. And we're like, oh, yeah, you know, this one's not good. And so you can even slide it left or right, not just up or down, right? I can actually slide that dot over. And this dot right here, oh, that's too high. Let me drag it down this way and move it out here. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's letting you do. So that's why it's not automatically turning into the dancing ants. So when you want them, let's just say it's perfect. It isn't, but let's just pretend that's good. When you're ready to actually turn it into the dancing ants, which is that's what it's gonna grab, the easiest way is just clicking on either one of these tools here. All right? Either your elliptical tool or your square tool. Oops. Right? Edit copy, I don't know if that actually did it work for you last time?
Yeah, edit copy, edit paste.
Oh, it worked. Okay. Let's just try that. Maybe because I thought I did that and I thought it didn't work, but let's try it. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Get my move tool. Look which one I'm grabbing. This 4-directional move tool because you don't want to lasso something else, right? Get my move tool, and I'm going to. Nope. See what it's doing is. Let me zoom out. That's not correct. So I'm going to Control Z that. And Control Z that. Oh, shoot. Okay, all right. I'm going to have to do it again. All right, folks. Hang on. Yes.
I use the scissors on the board.
Yeah, that's what I did.
The scissors? There's scissors on here?
The lasso. Yeah, like 3 to the right.
Oh, I see. Okay. The scissor tool. Okay. Yes, that intelligent fitting. Can you go ahead and oh, yeah. Okay, that can. Bam. Yikes. Hang on. Let's take a look here. I'm going to use a scissor tool. Okay, what it's doing here is it's trying to intelligently. Does that look intelligent to you? Let's read that tooltip again. Scissor select tool. Select shape using intelligent edge fitting. Oh, all right. I don't know if I would call that intelligent. Okay. All right. Let's use our brain instead of the computer's brain. Let me just do that real quick one more time. Lasso tool. And oh, why am I not on the lasso tool? Hey, hang on. What's going on here? Okay. Let me do that again. Sorry. Lasso tool. See? Click, 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 click. You get the idea. I'm going to do a hack job now. Bam, 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 bam. And yeah, I could redo some of these points, but that's good enough. Now, here's what you need to do after that. Click on one of these 2 tools, either one. Just click on it once, and that's all you have to do. Watch. Bam. See, then it goes ahead. You see, it's the dancing ants now. Once they're the dancing ants, now you do edit, copy, edit, paste. It's going to put a new copy right on top of the old one, so it looks like nothing happened. Don't be fooled. Grab the move tool, the blue arrow with 4 directions on it. Click on that, and let me zoom out. And click and drag. And there we go. Ooh, let's put it right there on his nose. Okay, so there we go. See? We got some eyeballs right there. And again, when you're ready to set them down permanently, all you have to do is, look, move your mouse off of this region and click, and there's an anchor on that mouse icon, and it's going to anchor it. Once you anchor it, you can't touch it again. You can Control Z. See, now you can't move it. I can Control Z to undo the anchoring and then move it again afterwards. And again, last time I showed you guys the flip tool, right? So you can click on this to flip it, and you can click on it to do whatever else you want to it, right? Rotate it with this one. Bam. Okay. Well, whatever, right? So there we go. We got Squidward's eyes and hit rotate. All right. Right. Okay, you get the idea, right? When you're ready, just set it down, and then you're good to go. That is all I needed you guys to try. I'm going to pause this video and give you guys 2 minutes to try it out yourself, just to make sure you know how to do it. Turn on your screens. I'm pausing the video. Be back in a second. Okay, we're back. I just want to show you also one last thing that I just thought of. Let me anchor this eyeball there. Take a look. Whenever you crop something, it actually becomes a brush. So you can draw, if you want that same thing, eyeballs all over the place, that's cool. See, watch this. I'm going to go on my paintbrush right here. Now, your setting has to be back to normal. So just in case, you can always hit the reset button, this yellow thing. You hit it on all of them. Reset, reset, reset. Because it might not be set properly. You know, if somebody else messed up something, it's going to be messed up. So I reset everything back to normal by clicking. Oh, why didn't it? Yeah. Okay. There it is. I think it's all reset now. Now, here, on your brush tips, remember I showed you guys this last time? Once you have something cropped into your clipboard, see? There they are. I don't know what the difference between those two are, but so let me try. How about, yeah, see? There he goes. Those are brushes. You can draw with them. What's this second one, though? I'm not sure what this second one is. Oh, yeah, that's why I was doing it funny on yours. It's the second. I don't know why there's a second version of it, but grab the first version right there. Anytime you crop something, they're all over the place. There he goes. Bunch of eyeballs right there. Control C. Yeah, it's transparent, and it did some sort of a color grade. Oh, it grabbed the color of it that I chose. I had brown chosen. See, let me try changing it to green. And then now let me click on here, and let's see what happens. See? Ah, it's coloring it in green. So whatever color you happen to have selected there, that's what it's doing. I'm not sure why that's very useful, but there it is, just in case you didn't know. Okay, so we're done with cropping. Not really. We're done with teaching it and trying it. You will have to do a good crop later on for one of my projects. So hopefully this isn't too hard for you to remember. If you're having a hard time, you can always ask me for help later. But I want to now talk about the next project, and this will be a graded project. It will be pretty easy. You're going to make, and you don't have to have any talent, right, to do this, because again, the computer can do a lot of work for you. You just have to give it a little bit of guidance. Again, I'm not an artist. I can't do this freehand. Maybe some of you guys can. That's awesome. We're going to make a solar system. It's going to look like a solar system. It's going to have stars, star fields, and planets, right? But the computer will do all the work for us, right? So this is kind of cool. Let me see if I need to grab my notes because I can't remember every single step. So, and let me get a new, let me zoom out of here. Well, let's get a new canvas. I'm going to go to File, New. Well, actually, let me grab my notes first because I bet I'm going to need those notes for, hang on. Is this the right one? Here it is. Okay. I need to grab a new, so we're done with SpongeBob forever, pretty much. So if you want, you can go ahead and press the, well, your screens are off, but when you turn them back on, you can press the X there and say discard changes. Okay, so I'm going to grab a new template, File, New, and I'm going to get the third template, 1024 by 768. And by default, it's, oh, shoot, hang on. By default, it's going to color it whatever color you have as your background color here, the second box. So careful not to, so I'm just going to go, right before I do this, I'm just going to click on this button to reset it to black and white, because otherwise it might accidentally give me a brown background, and I don't want that. So I'm going to hit OK now. And yay, there we go. Let me zoom out, and I still got the eyeballs with me. Okay, let me go back to a regular brush. There we goes. Okay, well, actually what I want to do, because we're going to make, again, a solar system, and so we want the background to be black. So not that hard. I can just paint bucket that. So I'm just going to grab my paint bucket, make sure I'm not on pattern fill, but I'm on foreground color, and just click there, and everything is now black. Okay, so we're going to make some stars. Almost everything I'm going to show you guys today is going to be inside of this menu setting, filters. Filters. Everything can be done here. Watch this. Filter, noise, hurl. Bam. Look at that. Right? Well, that looks like static on a TV, not stars. Well, we can tweak it. Let's fix this up, right? So let me zoom in right here, right? We got a lot of noise there right now. It doesn't look pretty. But we are going to change up a few of these things here. For example, let's make fewer of them. See? Right? See, now is it looking a little bit better? Well, let me control for it. Zoom out a little bit, right? We're going to make it a little bit fewer. I'm going to press these. Oh, that's too few. You know, I'm happy with that. And let me see here. There is also... you know what? There's a way to get this thing so it's not colored. Where was that? New seed. Well, what happens when we do more seeds? No. Okay, you know what? We're going to do it manually. Okay, not a big deal. So we have our stars, but they're colorful. Well, you know, they twinkle. But yeah, let's make them black and white. I'm going to hit OK. Now, we're going to desaturate this color, and then we're going to go to... Desaturate. Do you see it?
No saturation.
Here it, well, yeah, we could do it that way too. There's that way as well. Sometimes there's multiple paths to almost the same effect. But I'm going to go to desaturate, and then pretty much any of these will do. But I'm going to go ahead and hit desaturate one more time and see what happens. Ooh, look. There he goes. See, now they're just all like, let me zoom in real quick. See, they're just white and gray, right? So there. We've gotten that done. Oops, I just undid it. Okay, so you know what? I want you guys to follow along with me. That would be helpful. So let me start all over. Turn on your screens. I'm going to start all over so you guys can follow with me because I think this is easier if you do it with me. Okay, close your SpongeBob and don't save it. You don't need to save that. And then File New. File New. Third template is 1024 by 768 is the template that you want. But make sure your color is back to black and white here. Again, if it's not, you're going to want to click on this button right here to change it to black and white. Then you're going to hit OK, and now you have a white background. Grab your paint bucket. Paint bucket. Make sure that the setting here in your tool options, change it from layers to tool options if you happen to be on your layers tab. Okay. Tool options, make sure it's on FG or foreground color, and click on your background. Now it should be all black. Okay. Anybody need any help? Am I going too fast?
How did you get the black?
Okay, click on your paint bucket. Yeah. Make sure your black is on the top, right here. And then make sure you get your paint bucket. Make sure this is on foreground color right here, and then just click your background once. All right, anybody need any help at this point with getting a black background? Okay, I'm going to move on. If you need help, just let me know, stop me, or ask a neighbor next to you. All right, here's the next part. Filter, noise, hurl. It's right here if you don't know what I'm saying. Look at my screen. Filter, noise, hurl is what you're going to do right now. Okay? Now, you're going to want to bring down this randomization. It's way too high at 50. You're going to want to be close to like 1. Or even, like, you can put decimal places. I'm going to put, like, 0.75. I don't know. Enter. There he goes. For me, 0.75. Okay? But, yeah, you can be at 1. 1 is okay, too. Or 0.5 is okay if you want to type that in. All right. When you're ready with that, hit the OK button to get rid of that. And then we have to desaturate this because we don't want colorful stars. So hit OK. Next, color. Desaturate, desaturate. Color, desaturate, desaturate. Okay. And then that's all you have to do. Hit. It should be on luminescence, right? Luminance, right? That's fine. And then hit OK. And voila, you should be on black with some stars in the background.
Wait, how did you get the stars?
How did you get the stars?
Yeah.
Noise, filter, noise, hurl. Okay. Try to stay up, keep up with me. I'm repeating it multiple times. Stop me if you're having trouble with something else first, so that I know I can't move on yet, right? Okay. Okay, and then after that is color, desaturate, desaturate. Okay, you got it, Jada? Yeah?
Yep.
Color, desaturate, desaturate after that. Okay, all right, guys. Next, anybody stuck right now? Anybody not have something similar to what I have right at this point? Okay, it's time to move on. Okay, guys. High brightness. Okay, you know, this part here, I actually probably want your screens off for a minute here, because it's going to take a little bit of explaining, and I'll explain it again. But turn off your screens. Do me a favor, turn off your screens. Here's the next part. We're going to go ahead and throw on here. And it doesn't have to look super realistic, but we're going to throw on like a Milky Way galaxy or whatever you want to throw on there. And there's so many different renderings that we can do on here. So let me show you. And it's so easy. Watch. I'm going to go to Filters, Flame. Where is it? Filters, Render. Where is it? Rendered. Uh-oh. Is it not in here anymore? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Fractals. Okay, sorry. They put it in a different place in a new version of GIMP. So Render Fractals Flame. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Okay. And let me go ahead and let's see here. We're gonna, this is the preview of it right here. Not too impressive yet, but what we can do here, let's see, camera, render. I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see, edit. Oh, you know what, hang on. Let me try this again. I think what we can do is we can actually choose what colors we want. Okay, so I'm going to choose 2 colors. Let's choose, like, I'm going to choose purple and my background color. I'm going to choose, like, I don't know, like a turquoise color maybe. Okay, something like that. All right, so those are my 2 colors. And now I think this will work a little bit better. Let me see. Here we go. Where is it? Render, fractals. Flame. Oh, Fractals and Explorer. I wonder what that is. That might be better. Maybe they've renamed it this year. Let me see. Ooh, no. No. Okay, let's not do that one. Ooh, Asteroid Field. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'll play on my own time. Sorry. Okay, so sorry. One more time. Render, Fractals, Flame. All right. So we're gonna click on. Ooh, look at this. All right. We've already got something right there. What I would recommend though is your gamma. See, look, if it's too high, it's gonna wash out everything. It's gonna look all washed out. Your gamma is better off being a little bit lower. So I'm gonna bring it. Mine was on 2 by default. I don't know what yours is gonna be at by default, but I'm gonna bring it closer to 1. Then I'm gonna hit this edit button right here. Oh, you know what? And I want my brightness. Sorry. I'm going to do my brightness. I'm going to do my brightness a little bit higher. Now I'm going to, and I can do my camera. I can zoom it in more if I want. See, look, I do that. But you know what? I'm going to, yeah, I think that's okay. I'll leave it like that. Now, here's the part that's fun. Once you take care of some of those settings right there that help it a little bit, I'm going to hit edit and take a look. There's so many different shapes, and this is how it works. You choose which one of these 9. It made 8 more variants based on the one it just randomized for you. This is the one it gave me. But based off of that image, it's saying, hey, do you want it to go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, or that way, right? It's giving me 8 other options. So let's say you're like, you know what, I like this one the best. Or you're like, no, I like this one that you gave me at first the best. Well, click on it. And it'll keep on giving you other settings that are similar to that. Eventually, you'll find something that you like. So I'm going to click on this one right here, for example. And now look. Now it gave me a whole bunch of other ones that are kind of similar to it. Let me click on that. And it's like, well, yeah, you know what, that one's pretty cool. You know what, I like this one, right? So it'll keep on doing that. Now, here's the other thing you can do. You could just go here and choose exactly what type you want. Yikes. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of these. Let's try spherical. Ooh, that's cool. I'm going to click on that. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to click on that. And yeah, see, you're going to keep on finding stuff that you like eventually, and it'll give you something that you like, hopefully. I'm going to stay with that. And what does speed do? I'm not sure what speed does. It affects the algorithm somehow, but okay, I'm going to hit OK. And yeah, if you still need to play around with some of the settings, you can there, but let's just say I'm good with it. Hit OK. Zoom out. Okay. Zoom in. Oops, wrong button. Zoom in. Oh, escape. Okay. Not super impressive, but there, you know what? Give it a try. We only have 4 minutes left. So let me explain it one more time. You have your solar system. Just play around with this. You can add as many as you want. So filter, render, fractals, flame. Filter, render, fractals, flame. Okay? Oh, custom gradient. Okay. And then what you're going to want to do here is you probably want to bring down the gamma, bring down the gamma, and bring up the brightness a little bit. Down gamma, up brightness. Then click on the edit button right here, right next to it. Click on the edit button. Once you got your gamma down and your brightness up, go to edit. And start clicking around on the ones that you like. Or you can also just go ahead and hit randomize. Look, you can also, look at this. If you don't even know what you want, instead of clicking on this button right here, which gives you a list of all of them, just click on this randomize button. And look, every time I click on it, it gives me a different shape. And then you'll find something that you eventually like. Keep on click on this button here. Randomize, randomize. But it's also it's doing same? No, I want different kinds. Is there a way to do random? Okay. Oh, here it is. Random. Make that random, and then click on randomize. There we go. Random and randomize. And it'll give you all sorts of different shapes. Ooh, that one's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, again, random and randomize. Just keep on clicking on that. Once you find a shape that you like this one, I like that, I'm going to start clicking on it, and clicking on it, and clicking on it. Okay? And if it's too small, you can zoom in on it. I'm going to go to camera and hit zoom. Bam. Hit OK. And it will go ahead and put itself. Bam. Okay, my second one's a lot better than my first one. My first one looked kind of lame, but my second one looks better. And I'm not sure why it's not letting me change the coloring on this. I think we'll... Is it just blue for you guys too?
No, mine's red.
Oh, you guys are getting random other colors? Is it the color of your paintbrush right now? Is that what it's doing?
Color picker.
When I clicked on it, it was
Ooh, okay, hang on. Okay, well, the bell's going to ring in about 1 minute. I'm going to cut my video off right here. We're going to learn how to add like a sun flare and some planets next time, and we'll try this again. This was just a practice for now. See you guys later.